This is the farthest I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research isn't everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
You sure about that? God, it's been a while. Unknown Worlds Entertainment presents
Approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures.
Drop
Drop
Pod.
pod deployed.
How did I know? Thank God Altera Tech is good for one thing at least. Shake it down. See? There's the drop pod in the distance.
Welcome to 45-46 feet. Enter instead. New blueprint synthesized.
Let's get what we can. So it's the situation. Press tab to open video. Cool. What are you?
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
You couldn't frickin' tell. Can we return? I suppose we can. And I'm in the water. This may come in handy. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Welcome to Subnautica Below Zero. It's been quite a while since we've, since I've played a Subnautica game. And I felt like since by the time this video uploads, it would probably be mid-October. I just decided since, well, by the time I post this video, some stuff about Subnautica 2 would have came out by now, and I'm just really excited for that game, man. You got no clue.
Found the drop pod.
Drop an ocean, locate your drop pod. I got a lot of resources to boot.
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Thanks, Lillian. But I'm super glad that this game has...
Well, Sam,
Well-
I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Well, what I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted it was... Well, first of all, yes, let's just find some natural resources.
Should be able to use this.
Ribbon plants.
Ribbon plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Just about to say, where are the acid shrooms, but I guess... Oh, that music.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When Xenoorgs dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Truly.
In goes the battery and titanium, out comes the scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
And there's proper...
All Terra supply cache nearby.
What? Emergency supply cache 200 meters away. You're fine. But yeah, I'm happy to be back in Subnautica. For better or for worse. Okay. I do not like that sound also, that weird. Ooh. But you, first of all. Oh, I'm apparently scanning. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Let's first get some supplies that we require. You find seed clusters.
Synthesized.
Thank you. We should be able to make silicone. No, we'll... Okay then. I'll head towards that cache in a little bit.
Oxygen.
However, I need to get an O2 tank. I plan on making both the fins and the survival knife. Oh. Well, happy to hear that we have some vital resources. Also, I just really like Arctic conditions like this. In fact, where I live, it gets pretty cold.
New blueprint synthesized.
And don't blame me since, well, the view that you get here is pretty nice when it's freaking cold. Now, I won't be... Okay, it's a few clicks away. Oh. That's quite interesting. Hey, Sea Glide. 1 out of 3. Can't exactly be here for long, but I'll try. Oh, how lovely. PDA.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546b. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
Use beacons to mark traverse territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
Cool. We're gonna head
Oxygen.
straight back to base. Oh. Solar eclipse, perhaps? Nope, it is straight nighttime. So we landed here in the evening then.
New creature discovered.
Bladderfish. Hopefully some certain supplies will be easier to find than most.
New creature discovered.
A boomerang fish. Fortunately, we have a lot of useful supplies. That will come in handy for sure.
If you are tired of hearing the word oxygen, the air bladder provides a significant upward thrust to help you get to air faster.
Let's first make our food and our water. Sweet. Now we just need the
Adding
compass.
additional blueprints to your data
Air
bank.
pumps.
New
Oh.
blueprints synthesized.
Here's the small problem with that. Anyone want to hear what it is? Perhaps?
The
Okay.
standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
Really? There's a VIP system, is there? Man, fiddly fucking tastic. What else is here? Crystalline sulfur? I'm gonna have to go deep again. So, crystalline sulfur, silicone rubber, and titanium. Shouldn't be that. Okay, it's just cables. Music is quite lovely. Let's enjoy some water. We have a first aid kit on hand, and I'm just gonna eat one of these nutrients. Dense processed food. Yeah, but at least it supplies enough resources. Well, enough nutrients to basically fill up our hunger bar. So those same mechanics as last time. Let's venture a little further out. God, it amazes me how wonderful the game creators made this planet. Arctic peepers. I've been having only luck with finding the... What is that? Bare essentials. Not again. Sucker.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's a nice sunrise. Okay. We're gonna head back down there, see what was that about. Looks like a nest of sorts. This thing will come in handy. What are you? Sea monkey nest. Oh, sea glide fragments. Yes! Tab to
New
open.
blueprints synthesized.
I shall be fine. See? That's just oxygen plant. Do you think the sea monkeys are those weird well, everything on this planet is weird, but they have the appendable thumbs as we saw earlier. They're bigger than these things, for sure. What the hell? Is that what I think it is? Penguins! Oh, I love penguins. Oh, I don't like that. Pangling. They're cute. Oh, I just actually throw it. Hey, you guys are nicer than penguins back on Earth, right? I'm curious about their hunting behavior. Seems, well, it's basically the same as regular penguins here on Earth. Cooked Arctic peeper, cured Arctic peeper. Yay, repair to... Oh. Need me a pipe. Okay. Battery, lubricant, copper wire. I can make the lubricant, and I have the copper wire and a battery. I just need to find an abundance of silver. I just need to find silver, and that'll be it. Oh yeah, I need a battery, which requires 1 copper and more of those electric things. Thank goodness thank God we have even more oxygen. I'm just gonna turn this light on right above me. Gotta get used to that, my bad. Ribbon plant, and now we have our sea glide ready to roll. I'll make this thing later. Unpin, then craft.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Really? Well, we know that from the first game. I'm basing everything I know from the first game. Unpin, and now we just need to find... Oh yeah, I need to get rid of the oxygen tank. Standard O2, we do not require you. Let's see what we can do. Put all this away. Make more drinkable water until we get the necessary supplies. Let's go a little deeper. There has to be something to the north, right? Well, I can't tell. I guess towards this thing. That's a whole fish. It's a hoop fish. Mine.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Alterra, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little extravite. I'll leave the starchy tuberous nicknames to you. Anyway,
What
if
are
you say yes,
you?
thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Okay, then.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin.
SOS.
Source of transmission depth calculated
SOS,
at
SOS.
approximately 200 meters.
We are not prepared for that kind of depth. I'm sorry, but we are not. We're gonna play these messages. That look cute.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Alterra is not, as you put it, all-terrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis.
Sure.
Love you.
So it seems like Robin and her sister Sam were pretty close as far as siblings go.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Alterra, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
That is interesting. Let's just
Hey,
hear
Robin.
more.
I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
Sea truck. I will say that even though I don't know you, you do seem quite nice, and I understand the weird comments. It's pretty normal for a female.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Alterra, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen leviathan that's infected with Kara.
Great.
Terra thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments,
Oh wait,
a whole
hold
range
on.
of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but
Arctic Ray.
I don't think I
Hostile?
am. Anyway,
No, it doesn't
message me
seem
back,
like it.
Please.
That thing does
Could
look
really use a
hostile.
friend. You're my sister. I love you.
The damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows. Didn't think something that big would follow me up here. Had to jettison the sea truck. Again. I guess I could try to go back for the parts when it leaves. If it leaves. I really don't want to sit in another meeting with Emmanuel. Manu, as he likes to be called. I just want to drive around and deliver cargo in peace.
I do understand that side of the spectrum as well. But I'm interested and curious about this other PDA. Would it be the second one? That thing looks a little dangerous.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in
What the-
trouble?
No. You know me. Just a fanatic for details. And my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I see. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are.
Battery charger.
Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you
What
transported
the hell are
tech for
you,
Lil
first of all?
rather far out from her base.
Oh,
Well,
yes,
to go
I was
deep.
correct. You are quite
She needed a sea
hostile.
truck.
Her work is currently on surface installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water. No more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling
My
you.
assessment
Call me
was
Manu.
Mono sounds a little strange. Not anything against him, but I'm gonna clear this map out of the way. Oxygen plant.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We're fine. Another one. PDA showed it said wall. Another thing is that they're apparently pack hunters.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Terrain has been unaltered so far. But I'm glad we have it now something to work with when it comes to habitat construction. What is going to give me silver? Do I need to go even further down? What the? Oh, it's a storm. Just like it's gonna be a storm here in like 2 days. What's this? Gold. What? Bro, what? That never existed in Subnautica, but boy, I'm glad that it's here. Find more outcrops like that, I could build a whole range of shit. Maybe even a sea moth if that's still a thing. I don't remember much from this game, but holy cow, that's enough proper resources. This is enough resources to build home base. Okay, let's assess our situation. We need this for a compass. Okay. Let's focus on what we should be focusing on. The compass is first. And we just require a battery after such. I'm pretty glad that when you now hit tab, what pops up immediately, or what I noticed, is that you can move around while the PDA, let's just say we put this way, you can still go in those basic directions. It's not quite as handy as being able to free full move it around like you could in real life potentially, but it's nice. Although a lot of it was like that, but I think a Leviathan could come by here. There was talks apparently of a big Leviathan in the game. I don't know how accurate that is. Battery, enameled glass, diamond this time around. Cured. And it did not. Oh yeah. Oh. Well, we know where the table coral is. All we need is this, I believe. What does it cost for a computer chip in this game? A bioreactor, we have access to that already? Sweet. Battery charger, we could build that quickly. This is great news, actually. All the building supplies we require. See truckle in 2 fragments. And table coral. Alright. Wait, hold on. How many... It's copper wiring. Super glad that this is more... Still hate that sound, but never mind it. So we got a new enemy here as the form of the brute sharks. Strange how these creatures are given names related to aquatic life on Earth, yet they have very little if to no similarities. So, curiously, does the
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decrease.
brute shark up there? I knew it. Bye. Fuck you. I bet that thing was like, whoa, 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 what? Where the hell did that guy go? Just to tell you, disappeared like I wasn't even there. We might as well go investigate since we're out. But we're gonna investigate that shortly after I investigate this. What on earth happened here? Mineral detector. Great.
New blueprint synthesized.
Oh shit. That's a great view. I forgot I can scroll. Oh, a light stick. Seems like the environment gets a little more unpredictable that way. Let's just stick with the predictable section, which is facing off brute sharks.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You're out 300 meters, so... And apparently that thing gives us... Z-Truck Depth Module Mark 1. Plasteel ingots. We don't have any lithium, though. Z-Truck Depth Module Mark 2. Synthetic fibers. That's a lot of resources we've collected in just the span of a few days. Or within the span of precisely 42 minutes and 12 seconds. Well, video length wise, that's a lot. Let's get done with the resources. Habitat builder, there we go.
With the builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
True, however, we're going to be searching for more than what we're bargaining for. Good eating around the fins. Never eat the antennae. Just ate the whole thing. I know this isn't anything crucial, but we're going to be exploring around a bit more and see if we can get even back on ice. Back on the Arctic shelf, anyways. But that is the first episode of this game, which will be incredibly long, if not Probably a little longer than the original, depending how things go. But as for now, I am happy to be back playing Subnautica, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. But I won't leave you all cooling. Sorry, terrible pun. But I'll leave you all for now. And there's always this now lovely view. And goodbye.